Okay, it says I'm live. Hopefully the chat was booming. I didn't get a chance to read all their stuff because
Good.
yeah, the chat there was a lot of people in chat. I just hey I didn't get a chance to read all their stuff, but maybe this time I can. And some of them had questions and whatnot. But okay, anybody in chat, please chime in. Um, Hopefully they got notifications that we're back on. Let me send one more. Let me send that link to one more person. And then let me share it on Facebook. At least we got through a good bit of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that helps. Thank goodness.
For sure.
Yeah, I didn't realize you didn't know about the.
Oh, you just come up on my TV.
Oh, did
Yeah, I just realized that it popped up on the television.
you
so
see
that's
me
good.
waving at you?
I don't. Not yet. It's paused.
Oh, is it paused?
There we go.
Yeah, can you see me waving?
I can't. It's like it's stuck. Let me get my husband in here.
Okay.
Why is this not playing? All right, there you go.
Now you see me waving?
When this is the part two. Eric, come here for a minute. Oh, I just heard me. I'm a little behind.
Yeah, I didn't realize you didn't know.
Oh gosh, you can hear me.
That's okay. That's okay. No problem. Hey.
Oh, I see you waving right now. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I waved like 30 seconds ago. I guess it's got a lag in it. A lag in it. So back to where we were when we got cut off. We're hopefully going to be able to finish this live stream with us just a second part. So there's part 1 and part 2. So if anybody's watching this video and you haven't seen part 1, you need to stop this video and go back to part 1 so you'll understand everything, and then come watch this video. We got cut off. So far so good. Terry Bryant, we are all learning. That's very good. Yeah, everybody's learning about stuff. Let's see here. How about Chelsea is just missing, right? She's disappeared, but how does anybody know she's not going to come back home? Well, someone, a cop tried to buy the cabin. Is that correct?
Yes.
And had his family around there at that cabin when Chelsea had only been missing a few weeks. How did they know she wasn't coming back?
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And then you have Kobe Snow, who said he could not participate in the search you all did, and the reason being because the order of protection. However, she wasn't missing 2 weeks, and he went to the cabin and cleared out all of her things, didn't he?
Yes.
How do you feel about that?
Well, no, there were some things that we knew that he was going to get. Now, this was early on because we didn't want it to get stolen. We didn't know everything we knew, right?
Right.
And so that's how that came about. So all the other stuff, I don't know what happened to the stuff. We've never been, I think that somebody either came in and stole it or somebody knew what was in there. Chelsea had a lot of good things.
Uh-huh.
We never got the first thing out of there.
Wow.
Not the first thing.
So y'all got none of her belongings whatsoever.
none. And then, and then I think they should have went through stuff around the cabin because the next guy that bought it, um, said that, he was burning stuff, trash and doing all that. And he said he feels like there was a lot of evidence in that burn pile, but nothing ever come of that.
Wow.
They should have, put that tape around that cabin.
I was just fixing to say they didn't take the crime scene off.
Didn't do any, it wasn't a crime scene. It wasn't nothing like that. Nothing.
They didn't treat it as a crime scene.
No.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, and one of the cops tried to buy the cabin. And I have more.
Now, Kobe did call me that like a few days later, and he said they are people were going in the cabin and getting some stuff out, and he couldn't go up there because he had that order of protection. But he was wanting me to call Van Buren County, and I did. I said, people are going through that cabin, and they never went up there. And he called me back. He said, Renee, they're still going through that cabin. I can't do anything because of this order of protection. You got to call them again. And they ended up pulling him over and, search and doing whatever instead of going up to that cabin.
Yeah.
And so all of her stuff was gone.
Wow. And y'all didn't get any of it.
No, and I think that it was one of the bailiffs from Van Buren County. I don't know a name. That's what I was told. And there was something else. Sorry, I can't remember a lot. It just seems like it's been so much.
Sure.
And I can't remember, everything. But yeah, that's happened. And, from the get-go, we should have had access to that stuff. They should have taped it off. She goes missing, and you just kept treating it like, she's running around,
right,
with a bad crowd. When, how is she going to be doing that in underwear and a t-shirt, no shoes?
Yeah. And no phone?
Right.
No phone? No ID?
Nothing.
No purse? No, no charger because the charger's hanging up in a tree.
Right.
And then the other two phones that she had hidden in the insulation in the walls, God only knows what's on those phones. And the fact that she had to have 3 phones tells you she was in a dangerous situation from the get-go. And she had gotten clean again. Sounds like to me speculating, oh no, she's getting clean. She's gonna bolt, probably go back to Nashville. We can't let that happen. She knows too much. You know what I'm saying? And we got to do something with her type thing.
Makes me sick.
Yeah. But does that make kind of sense?
Yeah. Oh, I wish she would have got to Nashville.
I know, I do too. I feel like that's where she was headed. Now, you had told me on the phone about a crate.
I did, yeah.
Tell everybody about this crate. Now, let me make clear, Colby Snow is from Monticello. That's where his mother lives. That's where he's from. But he lived in Clinton for 6 years with Chelsea at that cabin until they split and she got an order of protection. But, and again, my question is, if she's saying Colby and his posse are here at 7:03 a.m. when she makes that 911 call, and yet Kobe saying he was in Monticello. I have a real problem with that. Why would she lie about Kobe being there? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Which is why I really want to talk to Kobe. And again, he followed me. He found me already and followed me on Facebook. And so I know he's watching. And I really want to talk to him. If he doesn't have anything to hide, even if he does have anything to hide, I want to talk to him. I want to talk to Andrew Frost too. But tell everybody about the crate. There was a crate that went missing.
Yeah, that was in the back of Colby's Pond. We had got word that there was a crate. It was in the back of his mother's property, and there was a crate, and then it just got in touch with Drew County and needed them to run down there and just check it out. But again, it took forever to get that checked out. I mean, they ended up doing it, but I'm telling you, I want to say a month later.
A month later, did they open the crate to see if anything was in there?
They told me it wasn't nothing. That's what they said to me.
Yeah, Drew
It
County
didn't
is as
elaborate
crooked as
nothing.
yeah, and it should be known Kobe's very well connected in Drew County, is he not?
Yeah, I believe he is. Uh-huh.
Yeah, with law enforcement within
Mhm.
his family. Yeah. And then you had heard rumors of digging up Andrew's property. Now,
Yes.
is this Andrew's property in Clinton?
No,
Or
I think it was I, I think it was a property in Clinton. I had several people message me and even call me. Again, this is alleged, you know what I mean?
sure.
That they were digging his property.
Okay.
More than one. More than one.
Gotcha.
Several. And I mean, how does that many people get this type of information? And they know I'm the contact person on that page.
Yeah.
So, I do have a lot of people, and I have a lot of good people that reach out to me and they want to be involved and tell me things.
Yeah.
And yeah, they said they were digging his property, but I could never ever get any clarity on that, if that happened or not.
Right. And then you had, let's see, who the people that were involved in the case that got fired or whatever, can you elaborate on them? All the detectives and the lieutenants and
Well, let's see. Well, we'll go with Mikey first. He ended up, uh, he didn't get fired. I think he ended up quitting. That's the one that I was dealing with there for a while and came to Nashville for Sherry's DNA. But let's see, Derek Adams, he was chief of stolen vehicle down at Van Buren, and it's all caught on tape.
mm-hmm.
And so he's suspended until, and I think they're all getting sued. A lot of them down there.
It's a mess.
And then Solomon, of course, he leaves. He leaves because of this YouTube from the Random Patriot. Something happened there, and he left Clinton. And then there was another one, Beast. I think it was Beeson. They got in trouble for using a patrol car for personal things.
Yeah, I looked that up.
He keeps on and on and on,
Beeson was he had a part-time security job in Little Rock, and he was using his own cop car to drive it back and forth to Little Rock to his personal that had nothing to do with the sheriff's department or the police department, and he was using his patrol car, to take to Little Rock and back for his part-time security job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a number of things. And, when all of that happens to this one department, that this is where all this is going on, it makes you, just scratch your head like, what's going on down there?
Well, and it makes you want to tell everybody that's there now, step up, step it up, clean this up, find Chelsea Woods,
Yes.
find out what happened to her. This is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And the last people to see her alive, according to the police, were the police. So did they do something to her? You know,
Yeah.
she knew too much. She knew too much. And somebody said, let's see, was someone after her? I think that's a an answer of a big yes, don't you? Um, Renee, that someone was
Yeah.
after her.
It seems like it because she was running from the beginning.
Yeah, and she made the phone call to her mom. I love
Uh huh.
you. If anything happens, like
Right now, what is that?
yeah, she knew her it's like she knew her days were numbered. She knew what was going on, and bless her heart. I mean, dealing with it all on her own. And then
I know.
whenever the cops are called, um and Solomon didn't show up, she demanded for Solomon. It's like, okay, these she didn't that meant she didn't want the other cops there because they scared her. They scared
Yeah.
her. Otherwise, why would she supposedly run off into the woods with an eye? I mean,
Right.
why would she run
It
from
was
them?
a lot of mistrust there with her and them.
Yeah, she called the cops. Cops came there. Why wouldn't she be obliged to the cops and talk to them and all that unless she was terrified of them?
Mm. It just hurts my heart thinking about that and her out there.
It does. It does. And it's just mind-boggling. Um,
Yeah.
let's see. Um, I'm reading through my notes real quick.
Okay.
And Solomon refuses to speak to your family. Um, Lieutenant Matt Mikey, that's the one that tried buying Chelsea's cabin after she went missing, correct?
I don't know for sure if it was Mikey. I don't know for sure.
And he moved part of his family in there just a few months after she went missing, is what I've got in my notes
Yeah.
from all my.
That's what
And then Beeson
I
got
don't know if it was
fired.
him, but then again, I had heard that he had went up there. But see, I just really never trusted Mikey anyways after,
Yeah,
the text and all that he had with me and then
sure,
doing that with my sister. And
sure.
I don't know what any of that was about.
And then Beeson got fired. Um, and then the rumor was Colby Snow sold his boat to Beeson.
Yeah.
Is that true, or is that
Uh,
rumor?
that's what I was told. Yeah. Uh huh.
And
Mhm.
then the biggest thing, Bobby Walker, who was there, who the police say was there the night that, or the morning, I'm sorry, that Chelsea was supposedly running around with the knife. They told him to leave. He did have a warrant for his arrest. They should have arrested him, but he has stated emphatically Van Buren County Sheriff's lied about what happened that day. So what did they lie about? And I really want to talk to Bobby Walker. Again, my number is 870-371-1625. Bobby Walker, if you're listening, I really want to talk to you and find out what they lied about, because this is, and you've got people that are terrified too to talk, by the way, which makes it even more of a lingering, uh, for lack of a better word, thought that police were involved, because everybody's scared of the police there. Isn't that right? They're all scared to
Yeah.
talk.
Mhm. Yes. Yes.
Mm-mm-mm. just unbelievable, all of it. Can you think of anything else that
Just if anybody knows anything, just reach out on that page. Call me.
yes. Yes.
But I just can't believe it's coming on 3 years.
I know.
I cannot believe that. If I sit and think about that,
3 years, yeah.
3 years. It
No.
just seems like yesterday, to be honest.
And you were very good about calling the detectives or the Van Buren County Sheriff's Department on a regular basis, are you not?
Well, in the very beginning, I did all the time. All the time. But I think that's when Mikey got really frustrated with me.
Uh-huh.
But we just wanted answers. I was trying to help my sister because it's very hard on her, and so I just do it. I was doing it, and then I guess now every now and then I'll reach out to Shasta Harrison.
Uh-huh.
And just see what's going on, anything new, and a lot of what you get is it's an ongoing investigation. There's nothing that they can talk about.
Yeah.
It's frustrating that we have no answers.
It is.
Very frustrating. There's no closure of any kind. Everything's just thrown in the air.
Yeah.
And that's when your mind just wanders every day and night.
Sure.
When you don't know anything, I think it's worse when you just want to know what happened.
Sure. And it's heartbreaking, and I know it brings you to tears to have to keep living through this every day, and I can't imagine the torment and the anger and the distraught.
It's everything. You have anger. You have all everything, and everything will remind you of her.
No, because y'all were really close.
Yes.
I mean, really, really close.
Mm-hmm.
That's how come, within a few days of her missing, y'all knew something was wrong because y'all heard from her every day.
Yeah. Uh-huh. And she talked to her mother probably every night, every other night.
Right.
And I just can't believe, I still can't hardly believe all this has happened.
I can imagine. And then the search y'all did, you think it's been a pretty thorough search. I mean, it didn't leave much left to.
I think it was. There was some animal bones that was found, but other than that was all. But there was a lot of people there. A lot of people come out and helped. I mean, the turnout was really, really, really good. And just appreciate everybody that did come out and help. They had dogs.
Yeah.
They were taking turns with the dogs, sending some out, bringing them back, sending these out, bringing them back, and letting them rest. And all these were volunteers.
Yeah. Well, Van Buren County has a lot to answer for, and I hope that we can put the pressure on them, because that's what needs to happen. They've changed up so many of their employees since then. It's like, where do you begin now? But somebody in that department needs to take control over this case and see it to its end. This is a solvable case. Solvable from second one. Solvable from second one. And the fact that it's not can only mean a cover up. I always say there's no such thing as an unsolved murder in the state of Arkansas. If there's an unsolved murder in the state of Arkansas, it's because they don't want it solved because they're solvable from second one. And assuming that something that she met with something very dark, um, just goes to show this could have been solvable from second one. And if the police were telling the truth about the knife and all that, she could still be alive. She could still be, they could have gotten her that day, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And they didn't.
Yeah. Instead of just standing there not doing anything, grab her.
Yeah.
Get her. Talk to her.
It's their job. It's like they didn't want to be there.
I know.
And that's if the police report's even the truth. Like I said, I mean, it's a definitely a possibility that she could have gone missing the day before that, and then all this was just a bunch of hoopla to try to cover it up and make her look like she just ran off in the woods and vanished, which is a terrible, terrible way to try to get rid of a case and convince people that she just vanished with a knife in the middle of the woods.
Right.
So it goes to show they're very sloppy in their cover up, and it's just not acceptable. Van Buren County is corrupt as corrupt gets, and they need answers. This family needs answers. They matter. Chelsea matters. Okay. And there's a lot more that can be done on this case, and this could be a solved case. I don't even necessarily believe they grilled Colby Snow. I that's just me. Like they said they gave him a polygraph test and he passed. I don't even believe they gave him a polygraph. I believe that this is all. I just believe that because if they did prove it, prove you gave him a polygraph. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just all smoke and mirrors, which is why I really want to talk to Kobe Snow. He had the balls to follow me on Facebook the other night, so maybe he'll have the balls to call me, because I really want to talk to him and I want to talk to Bobby Walker desperately, and try to get to the bottom of this and figure out there's more, there's more, a lot more that these people know, whether they were involved in or not. They know things that could help bring this case to a close. There's no doubt in my mind about that, Renee.
Yes, somebody knows something.
They sure do.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
Well, Renee, I just my heart goes out to you. I love you, and I love
Thank you for having me on here. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you so much. I mean, I just really appreciate Shelly just getting it out there, and thank you for your time.
Yeah, and is there anything you'd like to say about Chelsea before we hang up? I mean,
just I love her and miss her so much,
I know.
But we'll never stop looking for her, that's for sure.
I know. And I love your fight, and I know it's so hard.
It is.
What kind of person was Chelsea? I mean, what just
well, she loved her animals. She loved her cats.
She loved
she gets it honest. Let me say, she gets it honest. We all do.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I miss her so much.
I know you
really do. We all do.
I know you do.
Yeah.
I'm trying to read the chat. People are wishing you the best. At Arkansas White Dove, is there only one witness that's seen her run into the woods? Ellie, right? Yeah, it was law enforcement, and it was supposedly 2 law enforcement officers that saw her run into the woods.
Yeah.
And then much love and respect to her family. People are doling out prayers right and left, wanting you to know that they're there for you and fighting for
that's
you.
sweet.
And they're on your side, and so am I. And we'll keep in touch, Renee.
Yes, definitely. I appreciate you, Shelly, and I love you too.
I love you so much, and you're a wonderful person. You're a sweet person. You're easy to talk to. You're just a really, really great person, I can tell. Maybe one day we can meet in person.
Yeah, that would be great,
But I'll keep in touch because hopefully I'll be hearing from. Well, I'm going to message Kobe Snow myself because he followed me, so now I can find him on Facebook. I don't know if I can find Bobby Walker, but I'm going to be digging in, and I'll be letting you know what all comes about that. And so I'll definitely be keeping in touch for all that.
Okay, that sounds good, Shelly.
All right, Renee. Well, you have a good night.
Okay, you too, and we'll talk soon, okay?
Okay, and just remember when you share the links that make it clear there's a part 1 and a part 2.
Yeah, I think I put both of them on Chelsea's page also.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
All right, Renee. Will you try to have a good night?
Okay, you too.
It's good talking to you again.
All righty.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So there you have it. Tragedy, tragic, unacceptable, unacceptable. Let me try to read a few chats here. Hello, we are all learning. Yeah, there's a lot to learn on this one. White Dove, I'm sharing. Please do. And White Dove, if you'll share both links, because we had to stop the one video and restart this one. We got through it though with 2 videos versus not getting through it at all 2 weeks ago. My gosh. Is it the same cop that witnessed her going in woods, wanted to buy her cabin? I don't know the answer to that. I don't know the answer to that. I don't know because the police report's so sketchy. You don't even know who the officers really are that were involved in the 911 call, the supposed 911 call that they won't give. So I'm not real sure on that, Arkansas White Dove. Brianna Baker. Hey, Shelly Joe. Hey, Brianna Baker. Mwah, 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 mwah. Love and miss you, girl. You're my girl. That's really strange, Terry Bryant. Yeah, this whole thing is beyond. Was someone after her? I absolutely believe that, Brianna Baker. Yeah, someone was after her for sure. Brianna Chelsea felt that someone was watched the first part. Yeah. Yeah. Brianna, I don't know if you saw the first part of this. This is the second part, but be sure and go back and watch it if you didn't. She made a 911 call. Thank you, Terry. Let's see. You're welcome. You need she needs closure for sure. That's what I would think they would like to clarify. Much love and respect to her family. Prayers for this family for answers. Thank you so very much for covering Chelsea. Well, you're so very welcome. I'm humbled and honored to have done it. I'm on live, baby. My car keys. Hold on, guys. Hand me my purse. I just got to take my card and off. She just got off work. Love you. Brianna Baker, love you too. I'll watch it next, Brianna Baker. All right. Well, I think that tell me a joke, my joke. Hello. I will do that, Brianna. Yeah, she just got back from work. She waitresses and she's doing so good, y'all. She's got prom next month. And then she'll be a senior. Y'all, my Maja is gonna be a senior next year. But this is her junior prom and she's got a boyfriend and she's getting all excited. We're getting her hair done in a few weeks and got her dress already, getting her ready to go look all beautiful for prom. She's turned into a beautiful young lady. She's so driven. I'm so proud of her. Y'all know I have to brag on my Joe. But anyway, with that, I'm gonna let y'all go. They grow up quick. They do grow up quick, Terry. Too quick. I mean, I cry every day. I cry every day. I do. I don't like boo-hoo, but I have tears that come out of my eyes because they do grow up so quick. But with that, I'm gonna go and hopefully see y'all back next Friday with a new podcast. Um, I had another missing persons case reach out to me from Roland, Arkansas. I was supposed to talk to them on Wednesday. So maybe pivoting again from Boys on the Tracks for that one. I don't know. I don't know all the details, but um and but she's from Roland, Arkansas, and her name is, hold on, I can tell you her name. Oh no. The weather alert's going off. Her name's Teresa Schwastik. She went missing from Roland, Arkansas, and nothing's been on the news to my knowledge. It's one of those where they just kind of fly under the radar, Chelsea Woods, kind of like her. And hopefully this video, this live, will help Chelsea, help in some way kickstart something. But Kobe Snow, call me 870-371-1625. Text me first.